Thank you very much, Mrs. Laura, and all of you from the leadership of the network of the University's Network for Children Protection. The Federation of Somalia Universities, FESU, is created under the auspices of the United Nations Strategic Joint for Educational Matters Development in 2022, and is a membership-based organization serving the national higher education community through expertise and trends analysis, publications, and portals, advisory services, beta to peer learning events, as well as doing national, regional, continental, and global level advocacy by developing Somalia higher education system after the collapse of the central government in Somalia since 1990. Situation of children in Somalia: alarming. New report tells staggering levels of grave violations. Children in Somalia are recruited and used, killed, or maimed, abducted, and subjected to rape and other forms of sexual violence. And staggering levels making Somalia one of the direst situations on the children and armed conflict agenda. 2 years after rising the alarm on the dire situation of children affected by conflict in Somalia, a new report shows that grave violations against children committed by all parties to conflict continue unabated. Children in Somalia are recruited and used, killed, or maimed and abducted as I cite Pio V, and even it was included that high report. The sixth report from the Secretary General of the United Nations on children and armed conflict in Somalia shows that a total of 8,042 or 8,042 grave violations against 6,501 children across Somalia, and it were verified between October 2019 and September 2021. The worrisome trend involves children experiencing more than one grave violation, with at least 1,370 children affected by multiple violations, especially recruitment and use and abductions, which were often perpetrated in conjunction. Grave violations spiked in 2021, in part due to COVID-19 response measures affecting the closure of schools, which exacerbated children's exposure to violence and grave violations. Unfortunately, in 2013, I was one of the media professionals being arrested in Somalia due to the rape of the children affected by armed conflicts in Somalia. After when I talked out a court about the arrest of my colleague, a journalist called Abdi in 2013. However, despite evidences and experiences demonstrating that strategic, comprehensive, and holistic approach can wield a far greater and more lasting impact on the prevention and countering of violent extremism, PCVE. It is still a cause remaining across Somalia, but the current federal government of Somalia, in cooperation with the international community and AMISOM, or the African Union troops, the current situation is going better and the terror groups were pushed out from the capital and many regions surrounded it. PCVE status while remains underutilized, especially in Somalia, because Somalia is the most dangerous country to live without to be non-Islam. Even the foreign families from other Islamic departments within Islam, like Sunni believers, like Shia, cannot maintain to live in Somalia. So you see, the BCVE project or the BCVE problems are not against only the Christians or non-Islam. Even within the Islam sector, they are enemy with each other. However, FASU is an institutional network of universities from the different federal states, including the capital city Brand region, and it's currently made up of nearby 20 universities. This year, 2023, from 3 federal regions, while we are planning to reach the other 3 federal regions or federal states across Somalia, including Somaliland, Jubaland, and Hirshabelle. Currently, FASU is operating in Puntland, Southwest, and Brad region. And finally, we hope that the international higher education institutions will support our local higher education institutions as they did before, because there is a lot of universities domestically who are partner with international higher education institutions or foreign universities and cooperating together. I thank you for inviting me this higher level international conference supported by the Foreign Ministry of Italy, and we hope that we are planning to cooperate together through the current network for the protection of children, as we are part of the Universities United. It is mission. Thank you.